of a brand new women's basketball league that is called Unrivaled. Give it up for Stewie here at GMA.
Look, man, before we get started, shout out to Stewie and shout out to the expansion of her portfolio and starting a new league and things like that, or partnering in a new league with Collier. It's going to be called Unrivaled. I guess it's going to be launching in 2025. It's been blowing up on my Twitter. Not blowing up, but I saw it on my Twitter a couple times here and there. A video just ran and popped up. I was like, you know what? Let me dig deeper into it. Let me actually see what's going on. I did see, Angel Reese just signed with them or whatever the case is. But that's really all I've seen so far. But I haven't checked out the roster or anybody who's with them or signed with them. I'll get into that in a later video. But for now, let's hear what she has to say and what this league's all about.
Come on! I mean, you were on the court last night.
I know. I don't know how you do it. These early mornings, it's a lot.
Well, congrats on the victory. It's a Wednesday night last night, and the place is packed. Mm-hmm. What is this explosion in the women's game for you as a player? What has that experience been like for you?
Honestly, for me, it's been a long time coming. I feel like,
I feel like that's what everybody says. All the girls say, all the coaches say. It's been a long time coming. There's been talent in the league, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I understand that, and I 100% agree.
As we know, this product has been here.
But, I don't think why is it taking this long? Why do you want to start the league now is the question.
This entire time, and now people are kind of finally seeing what we have to offer. But like you said, Wednesday night, the arena's packed. WNBA games are happening frequent and often this summer. And I hope people are seeing whether they're new fans or old fans that just continue to come and support.
Whatever, brought them to the game.
Literally.
Yeah, okay, so you talk about the WNBA season, the summer. Yeah. In the off season.
So this is going to be an off season thing. So it's no off season, because off season usually the girls, they go overseas from what I've heard. And for the ones that do go overseas, some of them end up getting these big contracts and they end up leaving the WNBA. When I say big, I'm talking about $1 million contracts. So I don't know if that's what the plan is or what the goal is here.
Many times players have had to go abroad to play. You are starting a new venture that will begin at the beginning of the year with your former UConn teammate, Nafisa. Yeah. So tell us about this new league.
Yeah, I mean, I think, just to touch on what you said, obviously in a typical women's basketball life, you play in the WNBA and you go overseas. And there's a 7-month gap where, our W players aren't home, aren't in market. And Fee and I are co-founders in Unrivaled, which is going to launch in Miami.
So it's going to be in Miami. Okay, so the goal is, instead of going overseas, we're going to try to get people to go to Miami. Okay, we're going to open a league in Miami. Okay.
2025, and it's going to be the top 30 athletes where we'll play 3-on-3, 1-on-1, and just be home, be in market.
Top 30 athletes? Women, correct? So it's going to be the top 30 women in the WNBA. Athletes, or just... Is this for pros, or is this college included?
Market and be able to be, in a market that isn't a W team, but continue to grow the game and grow brands.
So it's going to stay there in Miami.
Top 30 for 3-on-3 and 1-on-1s. That already is contradicting.
Which is very important to the players. They didn't want to be traveling all around during the off season, so it's going to be there. 3-on-3. The court's going to be a little bit different.
Yep, the court's going to be a little bit smaller, so like around 60 feet in comparison to 94, but full court 3-on-3. So we'll have
full court 3-on-3. You're playing a full season, then you're going to go play full court 3-on-3 and 1-on-1s in the off season.
To make sure our cardio is up. We'll have a little bit of a training camp in this 10-week window. But I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to be playing, be around the best, continue to get better. And
like I said, bro, this video right here, what she's explained to me, has already been contradicted in the past week.
Miami's not a bad place to be.
Yeah, it's not, no, especially that time of the year. What sets it apart? Because there's been some other 3-on-3 leagues, but what's...
Yeah, this is pretty much you starting like a big three, right? But let me tell you the difference with the big three. The big three is a bunch of NBA legends and Hall of Famers who already, no disrespect to the women's game, because I love y'all and I love how it's growing. But the big three had, and it's Ice Cube, they had a way different type of fan base and way type of different media presence and eyeballs on them. So the money that these guys are making over there and things that's a whole different ballpark.
Sets this...
No disrespect to the women, it could obviously grow there is if we keep on doing this, you know. And my job as a content creator is I'm covering a lot of the WNBA stuff, and for the little bit of viewership that I get, you know, it's hopefully you guys are tacking on to the women's game as well, and watching and seeing how much talent there is in the W and women's sports in general. So, you know, but I'm just one person, you know. So where are the eyes going to come for this new league, especially if you don't got Caitlin Clark in there? And we got to keep it real. If you ain't got Caitlin Clark in there, I'm not sure how you're going to grow it. I'll be supporting. I'm going to support it. I'll be watching. I'll be covering it on this channel. But like I said, I'm one person.
League Unrivaled apart.
Yeah. I think what sets Unrivaled apart is, especially in the women's world, this has never happened before. And this is the highest, the largest average salary in women's sports.
Say that again.
Yeah. The average salary.
I'm going to spit my drink out. What did she just say?
Never happened before. And this is the highest, the largest average salary in women's sports.
Say that again.
This is the largest average salary in women's sports. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the highest average salary in women's sports right now, I believe, is $200,000, correct? If not 230. So let's just do the math real quick. You take 30 of the top athletes in the women's basketball league. You times that by 200,000. $6 million. And that's just like on average.
Yeah. The average salary is the highest ever in a women's league around the world, and 6 figures, making sure that, you know, not only are we going to have the best product, but also the product is going to get what we deserve.
And also, the players aren't.
So are you trying to take the W out, or what's going on? Because where are you getting $6 million to pay these girls in the off season if you make $232,000 a year just off your salary? I mean, obviously, you know, we don't know their pockets or their brand investments or whatever they can. We don't know that. And maybe there's investors, and there has to be investors, because I don't understand. And how are you going to make that back? That's where I'm a little confused.
Aren't they going to have some equity in the game, in the league as well?
All 30 players are going to have equity in this league.
What? 2%? How? I'm lost.
Again, obviously, this is year one. We want to start with a bang, but knowing the potential and like you said, the movement of women's sports is going to continue to grow, and we're going to make sure that it's better and better year after year.
Because this is proof again. This is not a moment we're talking about a movement here. I know you can't give us all the deets because you're still working out.
Has anyone seen Caitlin Clark on the Unrivaled league yet? I just want to know, because if not, I don't understand where she's going to be making this money at. I'm just being honest right now. No disrespect to the women's basketball league. I know they have hella talent, and I'm not saying they don't belong in a league like that or deserve to be making money like that. I think they should be making $500,000 plus. But if you don't got Caitlin Clark in that, I don't know how you expect to grow that. Just being honest. And I'm going to be supporting it. But I'm talking about grow it to the level where you paying out $6 million to 30 top basketball players.
Like the TV package and all that. So 30 players.
30 players.
Can you just give us an indication of the players that we're going to be seeing?
Please.
Well, obviously, Fee and I.
Okay,
so that's
yeah,
easy.
all right.
Okay, Collier and yourself.
It's going to be all-stars. Players that have been in the All-Star game will be a part of this as well. And I can't tell you any names because it's a secret, so maybe I'll just have to come on again and give you a little rundown. But it's going to be the best of the best.
Yeah, you really want.
I'll tell you something right now. No shade. If Caitlin Clark went to go start a league by herself, then I could see the potential in the money. But I haven't seen or heard Caitlin Clark's name in this conversation. Which I'm not telling you to take the light from her or whatever. But I'm hoping she's in that league for viewership purposes. That's undeniable. Especially when you talk about top 30 in the league.
Wanted this to be, you want to leave the game better than you found it. Isn't part of why you're doing this what you want to do?
Yeah, absolutely. This is my why. This is a part of what we do in the WNBA. We're trying to continue to grow the game individually and collectively, and making sure that now we're filling gaps, filling voids of not seeing these W players throughout the entire off season. And now we're going to be around.
Yeah, going to be.
Good. That's the one thing I do like. Okay, if we're going to be building a community and it's women basketball players and we're all staying together and connected and we're training and we're working harder to be better and better and better and making our pockets fatter and fatter, great. I just don't want to see a potential loss, because how are you going to be profiting if the Women's National Basketball Association is losing every year and has been losing every year? And now they might be coming to a point where they're building some type of problem. Maybe. No, they're not. But getting some progress with Caitlin Clark in the W. Angel Reese, a little bit of impact as well. But when we talk about the women who've been there, y'all, yes, are very talented. But we talk about viewership and stuff like that. Shit. You can check all 7 of my YouTube channels. I ain't got not one video of any of you guys before Caitlin Clark. That's just 100% honest truth. Now I got plenty because I rock with y'all and I understand, So I'm hoping, like I said, I'm just one person. I'm a fan. Don't get it fucked up on what I'm saying. I'm a fan, big dog. But I don't control everybody else. So I'm going to support you 100%. I'm going to support the league. You will be seeing plenty of content when that league starts on my channel. And hopefully it's good basketball. Hopefully we do see the top 30 women in there, So maybe I'll do a little bit more digging. This video came out about a month ago. I definitely want to check out the rosters and stuff like that and see who's in the league, who's involved in the league, what are the rules, how it came upon, where it would be taking place, what's the schedule, how many games there will be, all that stuff. So let's finish out. Let's hear what she has to say. Let's wrap this one
Be
up.
in Miami.
Yeah, literally.
Okay, road trip.
Yes, come on.
Okay, 2024 Olympics, Paris.
Can't believe it. It's coming so quickly.
I know. You already have 2 gold medals, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay.
You better go get 3.
Yeah. Hey, Stewie, thank you. Thank you for what you're doing and what you want to do tonight.
100%. I'll let her talk, but it's my time right now. So Breanna Stewart, 100%. I applaud you for adventuring out, starting a new business model, and partnering up and partnershiping with Collier and investing in your own league and stuff like that. I hope it's successful. I'll be supporting, like I said before, and wish you nothing but the best. And you can never knock anyone's hustle, man. So that's what I got to say about that situation. Hopefully you guys will be rocking out to the new league as well. And honestly, man, I'd really like to see Caitlin Clark in that league, and I think it will blow the fuck up. If anything, Caitlin Clark starts her own league, whatever the case is. You and Angel Reese or whoever else or anybody big like that, and it would be cool maybe. But I don't know, man. Is that a conflict of interest, or I don't know how that's gonna work, man. So hopefully it's successful. But that's all I got for this video, man. But I'll catch you on the next one, and I'm out.